Canada's tuna population is thriving. Years of conservation efforts have paid off, but tuna fishermen say they can't reap the benefits. Some in Prince Edward Island are lobbying for an increase to the number of tuna caught. And as Jennifer Tryon reports, until that happens, they're being forced to get creative to keep financially afloat.
Picturesque Tignish, Prince Edward Island has a problem Atlantic Canadians haven't seen in decades.
Right here is a very, very rich area for bait, and they all come here.
He's talking tuna, bluefin, teeming off the island's north coast. Neil Perry grew up here, learned to fish tuna from his father.
It's a sanctuary for tuna. It's a safe haven.
But it's making for a darn hard living for the...
Yeah, and that's why so many commercial fishermen are disgusted, because we know they're here.
So many, in fact. Perry feeds them for fun. But Canadian quota restrictions are tying up his fishing lines.
Just watch all your steps coming in, okay?
So most days, instead of catching fish for food and profit, Perry takes tourists on a catch and release charter.
I'm the captain.
Neil,
good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
We're going to have a great day out there.
The only way he can afford to stay on the water. Canadian tuna stocks have steadily increased since international protection measures helped curb overfishing. They reel them in, but let them go.
I feel that the quota is completely unfair for our Canadian boats.
Perry says he could catch a 900-pounder almost every day.
Isn't that amazing?
It's probably the most highly regulated tuna fishery in the world. I mean, I've worked at all of them.
Scott Marshall is in Tignish from Boston to buy tuna for his American customers. The fish here are better, he says, but not enough is available.
They're abundant right off of here. They're close to shore. They're the fat quality, the shape, the freshness, the handling is very, very good up here. It's a very rare commodity.
In the U.S., the fish are smaller, harder to find, but anyone can pay $20 and get a license and fish until the national quota is full. But not in Canada. There are 365 licenses for about 400 fish, and that's it.
In the Canadian system, there's too many licenses for the amount of quota.
So the PEI tuna fishermen are lobbying Ottawa to increase quotas. The Ministry of Fisheries and Oceans Canada hasn't responded to our request for an interview.
I feel that eventually they're going to have no choice but to increase the quota, because the abundance of tuna, they can only turn a blind eye to it for so long.
Meantime, Perry will have to carry on his family's tuna fishing tradition by taking tourists out for a glimpse of what the coast of PEI has to offer. Jennifer Tryon, Global News, Tignish, Prince Edward Island.